Hello student, welcome to the online tutorial session. Today's topic is tree topology. A tree topology is a variation of a star topology. As in a star, the nodes in a tree are linked to a central hub that controls the traffic to the network. However, not every device plugs directly into the central hub. The majority of the devices connected to a secondary hub that in turn is considered to the central hub. So there is a concept of active hub also. Okay, hub. So first with the diagram I will explain these things. That here if you look the diagram, so it is to you can see it is a mirror image of the actual tree, just the opposite. And how tree is actually standing, if you place a mirror and then what kind of images you are getting, that is actually the mirror image of it. So that's why this topology is named as the tree topology. Okay, here actually this is a type of a tree topology, because in case of it's a type of star topology, because in case of star topology the hub concept is there, hub and client concept is there. So here also hub and client concept is also there. But in case of star topology, see hub and client, but in case of star topology we are only hub is there, only one hub is there, and the clients are there, many clients are there. But in case of tree topology you are able to see this is one hub and this is the another hub. Okay, there can be two or more hubs can be present over here. So there are many hubs, so that's why the concept of active hub comes into the picture. So what is that? The central hub in the tree is an active hub. Okay, so an active hub, it contains a repeater, which is the hardware device that regenerates the received bit pattern before sending them. Okay, so repeating the strength transmission, and this increase the distance to a single can travel. So what is the function of this active hub? Whatever data or bit you want to transmit, okay, it will accept this one and it will repeat, okay, repeat to the other hubs and the other clients also. Okay, so now comes of the concept of the passive hub. Okay, the secondary hub may be active or may be passive. Okay, so what is a passive hub? So passive hub provides a simple physical connection between the attached devices. So its function is not to relay the message to all the client exist in this network. The second hub, which is may act as a passive hub, is actually worked as a hub or clients or server through which the information can be transmitted. Okay, no message delay or something, just to connect, just for the connection basis it is there. Okay, but which is the active hub that will participate in the transmission. Okay, let's go through these points once. That is, tree topology combines characteristics of bus and star topology, because star in case of one single hub, for the passive hub it is just act like a connection, like a bus topology. Okay, so a tree topology is a type of structure in which all the computers are connected with each other in a hierarchical fashion. Okay, what is a hierarchical fashion? It means that your fathers inherit some characteristics from your grandfather. You are inherit some properties or characteristics from your father. So this is the generation wise transmission of the character. This is called a this is same like the hierarchy. For one it is transmitted to another, then it transmits to another. Okay, so this is a type of a concept, is hierarchical fashion. Okay, so that's why the topmost node in the tree topology is called the root node, and rest of this are the descendant nodes. Okay, so there is only one path exists between two nodes for the data transmission. Thus, it is forms this parent-child hierarchy. Okay. Now we will go through this some advantages of this topology. Okay. So, support the broadband transmission. So, tree topology is mainly used to provide the broadband transmission. The signals are sent over a long distance without being annotated. Okay. Next, easily expandable. So, we can add new nodes in the devices to the existing network. Therefore, we can say that the tree topology is easily expandable. Now, next one, it is that saying the easily manageable. So, in tree topology, those networks are divided into segments known as the star network. So, which can be easily maintained and managed. As a whole, we are not managing because we had actually differentiated or place it or split it into different star topology and then manage. So, it will become easily manageable. Okay, next is error detection. So, error detection and the error correction are very easy in tree topology. Why it is very true? Because in star topology it is easy. So point-to-point connection is there. Hub is connected with the one single communication path with the one node. So that's why over here also it is become very easy. Limited failure, because the breakdown of a one station does not affect the entire station. If it is not breaking down of a whole system or that is server, if it is server is breakdown, then it will be affected the other clients. But if it is client failures occur, then it will not affect the network. Next, point-to-point vary. It has a point-to-point vary for an individual segment. This means point-to-point physical pathway. Okay. Now look the disadvantages of this topology. So, difficult troubleshooting. If any faults occurs in the node, then it is become difficult to troubleshoot the problem. Okay. And also another one is that the high cost. Device required for the broadband transmission is also very high. And failure, that is tree topology are main relies on the main bus cables, and failure in the main bus cable will damage the overall network. And reconfiguration is difficult. If new devices are added, then it will be difficult to reconfigure, because every nodes are arranged in the hierarchical pattern. So any other node if you want to add, then who will be the parent of it? It will be very difficult. So now what is the example actually where you can use this topology? So good example of the tree topology can be seen in the cable TV technology, where in the main cables from the main office is divided into main branches, and each branches is divided into smaller branches and so on. And the hubs are used when the cables are divided. Thank you, student. I am ending my